Hello everybody and welcome back once more to Ace Attorney. I am TheOutbackAl.
I'm hot for justice.
I'm Yin&Jung.
I'm Chibi New.
I'm Envy Jitters.
I'm CheerandCosplay. And I'm Kozi.
And we're finding out what happened that day as Phoenix takes us on a ride. The police department and the prosecutor's office were holding a ceremony that day. After receiving the King of Prosecutors Award at the ceremony, Neil Marshall questioned Drake along with Damon Gained. During his questioning, Drake fled the room. Prosecutor Marshall chased after him and was killed by Drake. It is my belief that somewhere in this story there is a lie.
I'm not lying. The man was really holding up a broken knife.
If that's true, then there's no other way around it. This could not have been the actual murder weapon. There must have been another broken knife. Yeah, like the one in the trophy.
What are the chances of there being two broken knives?
Another broken knife besides Drake's.
You know, I was thinking it was the suit of armor.
There
There
is
is
another one. If the witness is this adamant about the accuracy of what she saw, it can't just be explained away by a simple observational error.
Mr. Wright?
In that instant, Emma really did see a broken knife.
I assume, then, that you have some information about this other broken knife.
It's less of a knife and more of a
If
halberd.
so, please, feel free to enlighten us. Why do I feel like I'm going slowly into my
Moss
boss
man.
man voice?
Yeah.
Come back to us, Chibi. Come back.
But I like being here.
In Moss Man for the judge?
Yeah!
The murder weapon was already broken prior to the murder. There's only one way.
If you think about it, the judge is ultimately listening in on, the ultimate gossip sesh.
Take a look at this. Here's the real murder weapon. A photograph.
Look
Yeah,
at this
those
photograph.
It's my donut.
No, present the photo
Yeah.
with
Show
The
us the
ceremony.
photo.
The peoples.
Yeah.
Yeah, this one.
Yeah.
Booyakasha. The answer lies in the past. 2 years in the past. Right here inside this picture. This is a picture of the award ceremony. Ah! Oh wait, no. No, that wasn't my line. Sorry.
that was me.
Oh, this is a picture of the award ceremony. Ah!
What is it, Mr. Edgeworth?
There was a bug.
It's the broken murder weapon.
What?
Notice the award prosecutor Marshall is holding.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's a broken knife. I think it's supposed to be a sword.
I thought it was a halberd.
That
It is.
one.
We'll let it
Halberd.
slide.
As we earlier concluded, the knife in the drawing was not Drake's knife. That being the case, the knife the witness saw was in all likelihood from this award.
But it's green.
So,
Order! Order! Order!
Neil Marshall was awarded the King of Prosecutors that day. As an award, he was given his broken shield and knife. When he chased after Drake, he pulled out his knife. Being a prosecutor, he did not carry a pistol. Except Edgeworth sometimes does. This broken knife was the only weapon he had in this dangerous situation.
But that can't be.
It's
He
really
wouldn't have
not.
run holding it up there.
And why not, Mr. Edgeworth?
Because if the King of Prosecutors Award knife was the murder weapon, then the murderer and the victim would be reversed.
What do you mean?
I mean, this man raising a knife would have been Prosecutor Neil Marshall.
Oh.
Why would he have chased after a murderer with his award?
But the prosecutor was the one who actually died.
He
Also,
wasn't
the most he could just use it for was bludgeoning, not stabbing.
I mean, any thin piece of metal can stab. That's true. Oh, what's going on here?
It seems Mr. Wright has been a bit too eager to jump to conclusions.
Hold up.
Did her eye just twitch?
I think it's.
I remember now. I remember everything.
That's very convenient, Emma.
Witness?
Mr. Edgeworth,
What is it?
could you show me your evidence list again, please?
His list? The one with that picture scribbled on the back?
I knew it! This picture. I'm the one who drew it.
What?
Saying?
It's
You drew
the
that?
vase upside down.
That's right.
Wait, so did Gumshoe plagiarize her?
This
Guess
list
so.
wasn't torn in half at the time I drew this picture. All this time I've been trying so hard to forget. I must have locked this part away deep inside me.
I was the one
Perhaps it
holding the
would
knife.
be best if we added this to the witness's testimony. Would you please tell us what you've recalled, Miss Sky?
Yes, Your Honor.
First the knife mix-up, and now the blue badger. This should be interesting.
When I saw that man raise his knife, I panicked and rushed towards the both of them. I think I knocked away the man with the knife. Just then there was another flash of lightning, and that's when I saw the blue badger.
Oh
Why
my
was it in
God.
there?
He wasn't in the room, but I'm sure I saw his shadow.
What?
Okay, so it is the vase.
This is certainly most unusual.
Bitch, what?
Try impossible. The chief of detectives hadn't even designed him until this year.
Hadn't even designed him. That would mean he didn't even exist 2 years ago.
Yes, well, the defense may now cross the...
That wasn't me.
Stop! Please, don't pursue this any further.
Lara!
What's the meaning of this? Please remain seated in the defendant's chair, ma'am.
But you can't do this. I've already confessed to the crime.
So you have.
Why can't you just leave it at that?
Because now it's getting juicy, and this is the closest thing we have to soap operas.
Chief Prosecutor Sky. We've already come this far. It's too late to turn back.
Silence! You fools! The defense will now begin its cross-examination. Bailiff,
We have a bailiff?
please detain the defendant.
It's the blue badger.
It
It
seems
was just
with,
a man in a mascot outfit.
Yeah,
you know what?
wasn't
Sounds
that how
about
it
right.
was in the movie?
No, I think they just showed up
I don't remember entirely. They popped out of nowhere.
Bring in the dancing lobsters!
It seems we're finally getting to the core of the matter.
Press on everything.
Press.
Press on everything.
When you say that man, I assume you were referring to Drake.
Yes, at least I think it was him.
You think. That's news to me.
All I could really see were shadows.
The power outage that immediately preceded the incident is also documented in the prosecutor's office reports.
So then you...
Panicked and I
Hold up.
rushed and
Why?
I've already read this. Why am I reading this?
Why would you do something like that? Why would you do something like that that's dangerous?
What else could I have done?
Nothing.
He was about to stab Mr. Marshall.
She seems convinced that Drake was the one holding the knife. But as we...
But as we've... Oh, that's me. But as we've just theorized, Mr. Marshall was the one holding the knife.
Well, I didn't know that at the time. When that Drake guy knocked me down, all I could think was, I've got to help the other person.
Gotta get back up again.
What do you mean you think? Since when do you ever think?
It all happened so fast and I was in shock.
So you didn't think.
I don't remember everything clearly. What I did, it's all kind of a blur.
Miss Skye was almost killed before she was witness to a murder about to take place. With so much happening in a matter of seconds, little disorientation is only natural.
Yeah, you know, wouldn't you?
I saw the man about to stab the other person who I thought was Mr. Marshall. I knew I had to stop the man with the knife.
What you did was very brave, young lady. So then, what happened next?
Are you serious about this?
Of course, see? I even drew a picture of him here.
But it was the chief of detectives who thought up this hideous beast. And that was just this year. The Blue Badger didn't exist 2 years ago. This is all quite verifiable.
I can't believe Gumshoe plagiarized a child.
I mean, that sounds
I
like
know
Gumshoe.
it sounds- I know it sounds strange. I was surprised too when I saw him at the police department. I had this nagging feeling that I've seen him before somewhere. Now I finally remember.
Oh, brother, just when you thought that thing had caused enough commotion.
Tell us, where in the room did you see him dancing?
I am the dancing queen.
Press it. His shadow. So there was 3 more weeks of winter. So you mean you didn't actually see his face with its winning smile and all?
That's right, but I still remember it. He had 3 creepy horns.
It was
This is
Gumshoe.
pointless.
Gumshoe objects. They're not creepy at all.
Yeah. That thing couldn't have...
and sadder.
Yeah. That thing couldn't have possibly existed 2 years ago. The witness must be mistaken.
That may well be. But what's important is what caused her to think she saw what she said that she did.
Oh. And I suppose you have an explanation.
I'm working on it.
If so, then by all means, please tell us what this shadow really
record.
was.
It's a vase. It's a jar.
What was it? It was a thing with the lightning flash. Who is this blue badger really? I just might know. The blue badger hadn't even been dreamt up when Emma drew this picture. Yet she's certain she saw its shadow.
Yeah, it's the collective unconscious.
Ladies and gentlemen, of the not jury, I don't think we have one. It is the defense's belief that on that fateful day 2 years ago, time travel. There indeed was something that looked similar to the blue badger. Something that is now sitting in this very room.
Mr. Wright?
No, not me.
Yeah.
Yeah, your hair's pretty spiky.
Sure, if we turned his head sideways, we could probably see it.
Yeah.
In this room? Very well, Mr. Wright. What is it that the witness saw in that instant?
Oh, I think we know.
The donut.
Yes, the donut.
The donut.
Donut.
The mysterious blue badger was, in fact, this.
But that's... what exactly is that?
A hideous vase.
Ugliest vase.
I believe it's some sort of jar.
Ever seen.
But, Mr. Wright, that doesn't look anything like the blue badger.
Indeed it doesn't. As it stands now, it's just a plain jar. However, what if we were to change our viewpoint? Oh yeah, gonna use the gameplay. I've gotta show them the correct angle to look at this from. I guess flip it up or something?
Are you serious? Yeah, you just gotta rotate it.
Rotate.
A little more. A little more. Get that end up at the top. Yeah, then turn it a little. No, not that far. Down a little bit.
Hold on.
These controls are bad.
Yeah.
So...
Now tip it downward.
Toward you. More.
Toward you.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Almost. Oh, you got the right idea. Nope, not quite.
Oh. Rotate it some more. You want the stuff on the bottom to be on the top, I think.
I don't think so. That would have everything going downward.
Oh.
I think you want the
Oh,
bottom
maybe
part to be in the back,
Yeah,
so it's smaller.
Yeah.
Oh, that'd be a good idea. Yeah, spin it around.
Yeah, spinny. Yeah, that way. Now, turn toward you. No.
God, these controls are shit.
There
Yeah,
we
like
go.
that.
Like that.
Almost.
That. A little more.
Going a little further.
More.
Bit more.
There you
That-
go.
there you
Hey.
go.
Hey.
Too far. Right about there. Yeah, that's good. That's
Right
good.
there.
Right there. Present.
Yeah.
This is.
What?
What do you mean?
Aw.
Allow me to remind the defense that the case hinges on the witness's
Yeah.
drawing.
Okay. If we are gonna lose shit for this, someone look up how it's supposed to look exactly, because I'm not dealing with
We're
like
not
some
losing.
BS.
We're not losing anything.
No, we
'Cause
just
we-
have to finagle.
I'm
with
sorry,
it.
we fucking had that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I look pretty
We
close.
did.
No, I'm pretty sure that was right.
It was just probably like off by a millimeter or something.
So dumb.
Rotate it.
Hold on. I'm dropping it in the Discord.
I can't. Oh, I can look on my phone. Hold on. That is what we had.
Okay,
That
we
is-
just gotta like make it probably like as exact as possible though.
Like that. Wait.
A
a little
little
more.
bit more.
A little more.
Yeah.
Like
Nope.
Yeah.
Yeah. Try that.
There we go.
Okay.
There we go.
Well, is this a miracle or what?
Dang.
Or what? No one can possibly deny this jar's resemblance to the blue badger.
This is so stupid.
Yeah.
What's
No.
stupid is we got
It-
points taken off for that.
Yeah,
Did
I
we?
mean, I feel like if you get in the ballpark, you should just give it to us for that.
The defense has proven its claim. Wow. The mysterious blue badger witnessed on the day of the crime was actually this.
Although we all enjoyed Mr. Wright's dramatic performance, one question remains.
Yes?
What's your point?
That,
What do you mean?
Okay.
So that badger thing was actually just a jar. That doesn't change anything.
I don't know. Nah, stupid Edgeworth, I'm afraid that's where you're wrong. Stupid, dumb, sexy Edgeworth. You see, this changes everything.
Indeed. Very well then, please tell us. What's different now that we know the witness saw this jar?
The location, the murder weapon, the murderer,
I mean, it doesn't change the location. They're still where they were. I think we figured out the murder weapon. Maybe the murderer?
No, it's the location.
It's the location. I thought we were already in the office. How does that change the location?
I
don't know, but she's looking at a walkthrough.
Over there.
Yeah, like, why would the jar be over there?
allow me to take these in turn. At the moment of the murder, the witness saw this jar.
Which means she
At a
was
very-
laying on the floor.
At a very specific angle, I might add, Mr. Wright.
Yes, well, knowing this, where could she have seen this jar?
Where?
The location of the jar is shown in a picture taken on the day of the crime. It's on a shelf in the office of Damon Gann, which he coincidentally shared with Lana Sky.
But the body was found lying near Lana Sky's desk. The
Oh.
witness testified so herself.
Yes, and it's these two facts that reveal what actually transpired. You see, the struggle between Drake and Marshall did not take place in Lana Sky's office. It happened on the side of the room in Chief Gann's office.
Objection, it's the same office.
You mean they shared
Are
an
you-
office?
Are you implying the murderer moved the victim's body from Damon Gant's office to Lana Sky's office?
It's the same office. Yes.
Why would he do that? There's no reason.
Exactly.
Hmm.
If there wasn't a reason, he wouldn't have gone through the trouble. The only logical conclusion is that there was a reason.
You know what that reason was, Mr. Wright?
I finally figured it out. So this is why Lana tried to stop the trial. It's too late to quit now, though. Please recall the witness's testimony. She said she knocked away the man who was holding up the knife. In the next instant, the jar was hit and flew through the air. Now, tell me, what could have sent the jar flying?
That would have been the impact the man made when he was knocked into the wall?
Ladies and gentlemen, if I may draw your attention to this picture once more. If the man was knocked in the direction of the shelf the jar was sitting on, what would have been hit?
It was that knife.
Yep. The suit of armor, holding a very sharp and dangerous looking. That's not a sword,
More
sir.
like a
It's a
spear.
spear.
Yes. And since the man who was knocked into the armor was carrying a broken knife, he would have had to have been Neil Marshall, wielding the King of Prosecutors trophy.
No. Mr. Wright, you can't be thinking.
Yes. There is another possibility of what actually transpired in that room.
Another possibility. Do enlighten us, please.
Of course, the perpetrator would have had no idea, but nevertheless, I don't know if I can go through with this.
I can go through with this. I don't know if Phoenix
Mr.
can.
Wright, what's the matter?
If events took place as the defense theorizes, then the outcome is obvious. In that moment, assuming the man Emma Skye knocked away was actually Prosecutor Neil Marshall.
Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs.
Oh.
You mean
Yep.
Mr. Marshall died because of me?
Yep.
No!
That's a little
Did
dramatic.
she faint?
Yeah. Oh, no one rushed to help her.
I never imagined her testimony would lead to this.
So it was the witness who took the victim's life. And then proved so with her own testimony. No wonder Lana wanted to say she was guilty.
Honestly, I don't feel like she'd even really be charged. Or if she was, it probably,
Yeah.
like, it's kind of an understandable
Unintentional.
thing.
Yeah.
Just
This is
self-defense, yeah.
unprecedented.
Self-defense is a legal defense there.
Yeah, even if you got it wrong. Sorry, Ian stepped out. What? What are you saying?
I'm sorry, Miss Skye, but given the circumstances,
Drake murdered Prosecutor Marshall! How can you think it was Emma? How dare you try to pin the crime on her?
Why are you doing that with your voice?
Sorry, I don't know. I don't think we've seen Lana flustered yet.
Imagine that, coming from you. If you recall, it was you who admitted to forging evidence 2 years ago. The reason you moved Prosecutor Marshall's body was to keep anyone else from finding out about what Emma did, wasn't it?
I assure you, Mr. Edgeworth, I have no idea what you're talking about. If you hope to have anyone believe your insane allegations, I'm afraid you're going to have proof. Tell me, do you have any conclusive evidence that proves my sister killed Neil Marshall?
evidence.
Yeah,
I'm willing to bet you don't.
we do.
Yes. It certainly would be difficult to prove this with evidence.
I thought it would be easy to prove with evidence.
Yeah, I think I meant without. If we don't have evidence, then we'll have to rely on testimony.
I might have evidence.
I'm afraid that won't work in this case. Both parties involved in the incident are dead.
Hey, we certainly can't get dead people to testify.
Wait a
Yes.
minute, don't
Yes,
we
the
know?
fuck you can.
some
Yes, we
people?
can.
Yeah.
Haha, joke's on you, assholes. I know spiritual mediums.
This has all been a wild goose chase from the beginning.
Touche, Ms. Skye. Of course, that only leaves us with the one possibility.
Hey, all you mean is still another possibility?
What do you mean, Mr. Edgeworth?
I think we'll have to find out what Mr. Edgeworth means. Yeah, the victim. Okay.
Well, right this
I
second.
mean- I mean, the possibility that the victim has left us a message.
Maybe we'll find out what the message is next time. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
You don't gotta speak fast to.
I need to make
them
sure that we
advancing.
had a good... Yeah. See you next time.
Bye.
Hey, thanks for watching, and if you haven't already, be sure to subscribe and ring the bell icon for notifications. If you enjoyed this video, give us a like, and feel free to check out some of our other gaming videos, our weekly podcast, Anime Yay or Nay, or our parody series, Madoka Magically Abridged. See you next time!